Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger, and I'm sorry about the delay. But anyway, I knew it would happen sooner or later, and it did. Something went wrong. For some reason the audio didn't record, so I lost my original commentary, and as a result, I'm recording new commentary a couple hours after having recorded the video. As a result, my commentary may very well suck, and I apologize for that. But not much can be done. So, right about here, we are very close to our third boss battle of the game, and in my first run-through, I did not know that. And so I was very, very ill-prepared. And I didn't heal or anything, and I certainly regretted that. And in my original commentary, I probably made some kind of joke about selling my old junk again, because I haven't made that joke enough, as you all know. And so right about here, we already used the Enertron. I'm wondering what would happen if you tried using an Enertron right after you had finished a huge meal. I bet it would probably still say, "But you're still hungry," after you got out, because it's just programmed to assume that anyone who uses an Enertron is hungry, and is hoping that getting in there will make them less hungry or something. Anyway, on to the boss. Yeah, I'll get to those consoles a bit later. They caused me a lot of trouble in my first run-through. And yeah, that definitely looks like a statue and not a rat. I mean, how could anyone possibly think that's a rat? It's so obviously a statue of something. Anyway, we are quickly approaching the boss battle, and beforehand I thought I needed to heal, and as a result, because I went to the menu screen, I had to fight a random battle, which I needed to cut out or else the video would exceed 11 minutes. Enough blabbering, and on to the third boss battle. Now this boss follows a fairly common pattern in the game, and that's that the smaller enemies are not necessarily the weaker ones. The bits are responsible for pretty much all of the attacks in this boss battle, so you want to take them out first. If you try to attack the Guardian first before taking out the bits, you will regret it, as I did in my first playthrough. They've got a nasty counterattack. So just go ahead and get rid of the bits. They're probably going to attack you a bit, even if you don't attack the Guardian, like that. The Amplifier does a fair amount of damage, but that's pretty much the only attack, aside from the attack where they shoot arrows at you. Rocket arrows, that is. And now it's a matter of hacking away at the Guardian, which has a lot of HP. I think 1200 HP or something. And really, the only thing you can do is attack it with regular attacks, because techs really don't do that much more damage. They may actually do less. And the Guardian's doing a countdown, and once it reaches 0, it will revive the bits. And then you just take out the bits again and hack away at the Guardian again. And eventually you will kill it. It's a bit of a tedious boss battle, even if you know what to do, but it's really not that hard. And there we go. And why does it say revives the bit? There are 2 of them. It should be revives the bits, since there are 2 bits. Anyway. Yeah, I probably had more interesting things to say in my original commentary, but as I've already said, that original commentary is gone forever. One more convenient thing about recording this way is that I don't have to worry about cutting my audio when I have to cut the video for the battles, but it's really much more of a nuisance to record this way. I have to try and sound fresh, even though my commentary is not the least bit fresh. Okay, we're hacking away at the Guardian again. Hopefully we're fairly close to beating it. I think we are. And starting its countdown again, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't make it. Nope. And we beat it. And you get a lot of experience. I think 300 for beating this guy. And as a result, both Luca and Marl leveled up. That's one thing I haven't been so good at. I haven't been showing how many level ups I've been getting for each of the characters. I believe that makes, at this point in the video, all of the characters are at level 10, and I think Chrono levels up once more later in the video. So by the end of the video, I think Chrono will be level 11, the others will be level 10. Yeah. And we are now reaching a part of the game that caused me a lot of grief. Not catching the rat, that was never too hard for me. But we do have to catch the rat. Which is not a statue, actually. As the dead guy said in his note. But the rat will tell you to access the secret passageway, you have to press 3 buttons at once. Hold L and R and then press A. And if you're using a keyboard, you can't do that if they're all separate buttons. Or separate keys, that is. And, yeah. So you have to set L and R to the same key, like set them both to L, and then press A, and that'll do it. Originally I thought that when the rat said, make any mistakes and you'll be sorry, I thought he was saying that if you did anything wrong earlier in the game, that you wouldn't be able to access the secret passage, and so I replayed the game a bunch of times to that point, and nothing changed. Eventually I figured out that you had to set L and R to the same key, but it took me longer than I'd like to admit. So yeah, make sure to do that, or else you will not be able to get to this part of the game. And we are nearing a very crucial part of the game indeed. Because we are about to find out our central mission. And yeah, there are quite a few battles along the way, many of which I had to cut out, since this video was, I think, nearly 15 minutes with all the battle scenes in. Obviously I kept this one in because I could, and it was probably the first time I fought those bugs, and I try to keep any of my first encounters with any specific enemy in the video, but I can't always do that. And more shadows. You guys had already seen me fight those, so I felt I could cut them out. And we are nearly there. Just have to get past this guy. And it's just through that door. And watch as Luca flawlessly works technology 1,300 years more advanced than her. Yeah, turns out 1,300 wasn't such a random number back in episode 5. And so she is here finding our gate. And so this gate over here, and it'll be Protodome, will take us back to 1000 AD. But where in 1000 AD, you might ask? We will find out later. For now, Marl is going to do something very, very blonde, I'd say. Sorry if that offends anyone, but my god, what does this button do? Well, it shows us what our mission of the game is. Yeah, I was pretty taken aback by this scene right here. Even though I thought Lavos was some kind of giant porcupine or something, I was not happy to see the end of the world. And it's an evil porcupine throwing flames into the air. Yeah, but in all seriousness, we gotta do something about this. Yeah, and it seems that Chrono, Luca, and Marl aren't quite sure what to make of that. And there's where you actually find out that it's 2300 AD. That's the time period that we're in right now. And yeah, we do not want to see the world end. And so, our main goal of the game, change history, or future history that is, and prevent the world from ending in 1999 AD, which was in the future at the time of this game. Yeah, let's beat that giant porcupine. Let's restore justice to the world in the future. Okay, well, we are just about out of time here. I happen to know that for a fact now. And so I will cut it off. I'm sorry about the weird audio stuff, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.